are some exciting scenes from today's episode of Liberty's Kids.
Galvez is a story, all right. A soldier in the Spanish army when he was 16.
That Spaniard's been helping us fight the British by supplying us weapons, gunpowder, clothes, and money.
He sure caught the attention of the English down south.
Each English soldier Galvez keeps busy down here is one less for General Washington to fight up there.
Is no one here of a mind to answer the door? Yes. Sarah! Is she?
Yes, milady. Asleep. This is the right place, then?
Yes, this is her home. I'm her mother, Lady Phillips.
Mother?
Oh, my Sarah, my dear Sarah. I was so terribly worried.
I'm here, Mother. I'm here. You found Father's letter?
He's changed, hasn't he, Sarah?
Yes, Mother, he has. He's got whiskers.
Yes, so he wrote. He also proposes, if you and I agree, to reunite the family in America after the war.
I know.
How do you feel about the idea?
Father certainly thinks we can make a go of it, but it would depend on how you feel.
I write from the banks of the Ohio River, where our distinguished soldier of the western frontier, Colonel Clark, is building a fort at Louisville. The Colonel is about to send a mission to request more aid from Governor Bernardo de Galvez of Spanish Louisiana.
Sorry, James.
Come, we're getting our marching orders from Colonel Clark.
From here to New Orleans, then past that to Mobile. It looks like a long way. And it is. Farther than you can imagine. You sure you and Henri are up to it?
For the story on Governor Galvez, sir, we'll go as far as we have to. Farther, even.
Galvez is a story, all right. A soldier in the Spanish army when he was 16. He was promoted quickly and soon commanded the troops to fight the Apaches in the Spanish territories.
Adelante!
Not only did he win, but he was so gracious to his Apache captives that when word of his compassion spread among the tribes, it almost stopped the fighting.
That Spaniard's been helping us fight the British by supplying us weapons, clothes, gunpowder, and money.
Then, when Spain declared war last June, he captured 3 British positions on the Mississippi. He sure caught the attention of the English down south. And I want to continue doing that up here. Problem is, it takes weapons.
But you have weapons.
Not enough, James. Never enough.
He's right. And what we really need is money.
But don't you have...
This?
But...
Counterfeit. The British print them by the ton. Almost no one will accept colonial currency anymore.
Which is why Lieutenant Cross is going to Mobile. Galvez has powder.
He has arms.
He has money.
Just let me gather myself for a moment. Who's this bill from?
John Paul Jones, sir. He says it's urgent.
Since the good ship Bonhomme Richard went down, everything with Captain Jones is urgent. Let's have it. At least this one looks fairly reasonable. He wants a copper bottom for his new ship, the Alliance. I'm surprised he doesn't want to plate the ship in gold. My dear Jones, by all means continue your repairs, but for goodness sake, don't bankrupt me. Yours, etc. That ought to hold him. For now.
Feels odd to be out of uniform.
Better to feel odd than to be caught by the British. Here's the list of what's required. Hand it to Galvez, and Galvez only. And guard it well. It's in plain English. No time to put it in code.
Yes, sir. Henri?
He's playing around in the woods. Henri! Come on, they're waiting for us. Henri?
James, you'll never guess what I found!
My fellow members of the House of Commons, our monarch, George III, whose reign began in such shining circumstances, has seen his hereditary provinces of America erected into an empire that disclaims all connection with him. How sadly is the scene reversed.
This is blasphemy.
I dare say he makes a point.
Not only have his American colonies turned into rebels who dispute their connection with the Empire, but he is losing favor in the eyes of his own subjects.
The nerve of the man to speak of our king that way. For Charles Fox, for any Whig to speak of the king in such a manner.
I agree with him. We've gone quite a long way down what seems to be the wrong road.
Fresh gingerbread, me lady.
But we cannot afford to lose the colonies.
Can we afford to keep them? This war will surely bankrupt the kingdom.
And if we do not win, there'll be no kingdom. Now even the Irish cry for independence. Lady Phillips, I'm surprised by your air of defeatism.
But sir, I hardly think you can condemn someone as defeatist when the war is already lost. With all due respect, of course. The fighting may continue, but for Britain, America is lost.
How many days have we been on this river?
20, I guess. I sort of lost count.
I'm tired. I haven't slept for weeks, and the food is terrible.
But the land, Henri, isn't it beautiful out here?
Yes, but there's way too much of it.
What's the matter, Henri? Afraid we'll never reach Galvez?
Not so many weevils today.
Eat hearty, lads. This night marks the hardest part of the trip.
Why? Are we sleeping on rocks again?
Usually we travel during the day, pull ashore at night, but tonight there's no moon, so we move.
Is that safe?
Safer than trying to get past the strong point at Chickasaw Bluffs in broad daylight. The redcoats check anybody they see on the river.
We're not carrying anything suspicious. I mean, except for your secret letter asking Galvez for money and gunpowder and guns.
Yes, like many things in war, this is a deed best done in darkness.
Has something happened, Mother?
Sir Henry Clinton. He's lost 9 transport ships on the way to Charleston. All those poor boys.
Boys who'll not be forced to fight other poor boys.
Sarah, I can't imagine what things you've seen.
And you shouldn't try. Clinton's ships, where did they sail from?
New York, I should imagine. Why?
I was just wondering if ships were still sailing from here to America. In idle thought, that's all.